It takes an effort. So this is it's not like I didn't know this already, but it just came to me today. So I figured I would share it. When you hold unforgiveness in your heart for somebody, it takes an effort. It takes an effort to be angry with somebody. It takes an effort to have a grudge with somebody, because you could be having a great day. You could be walking along the grocery store aisle, speaking to everybody. Hey, you good? You see a little short lady. You're like, you need help reaching on the top shelf? You know, you're just talking to everybody. You happy. But then you see somebody that you have an issue with. You could have an issue with them because they looked at you funny or whatever. So you have to mentally, after having this great day, you have to mentally think, oh yeah, I got an issue with her because she looked at me wrong. So now you have to take that happy, that happy spirit that you had, and because you saw somebody that you have an issue with, now you got to look. It takes effort. You have to take the effort of turning that smile into or you have to roll your eyes. Like, you have to do something. You want to make sure that person that you don't fool with, you have to make sure that they know you don't fool with them, and you don't want them to fool with you. So it takes an effort. And that's like Psalms 32, 1-4 talks about, it's a blessing if your iniquity, God doesn't impute to you, or something like that. And then it talks about David talking about, because he had the sin, it was like a burden to him, and it was affecting his bones. And that's what happens when you don't forgive people. It affects you. You have to change your whole countenance just to be angry at somebody. But it's so freeing, and it's so good, refreshing when you can let go of that unforgiveness, and you see people that you might have an issue with, and instead of having to frown and look down and do all of that, you can just be like, hey, and keep it moving. It's so freeing. It's so light. Sin, specifically forgiveness or unforgiveness, because that's what I'm talking about. Specifically, unforgiveness can be so heavy. It makes you heavy. It's annoying. So I don't know why that popped into my head, or who it might help, who is dealing with unforgiveness, but it takes an effort not to forgive. It takes an effort to hold a grudge, and sin burdens us down. When you could be light, free, and carefree, and airy, and just be on about your business, doing what you need to do, you gotta have attitude, like, because you remembered, I don't fool with him, I don't fool with her. So now you have to put an effort into it. Leave it alone. That's what I say. If you're unforgiving somebody, just leave it where it's at. Be free today. Be free, be free, be free, and be light and airy, because it takes too much effort to be angry. It takes too much effort to hold a grudge. It takes too much effort. I'm just saying.